Hi guys, my name's Subtutor, I'm the man on the Silver Mountain, and welcome back to Conan Exiles. Now, the game came out full release the other day, which is why I'm now wearing Conan's Aquilonian Royal Armour, but there are a few things that I wanted to address. First off, if, like me, you had something built up on this edge here, which is just on this part of the edge of the desert, then yeah, the curse wall remains where they changed it to be, and so that site up there is kind of useless now, unfortunately. But as per the last kind of times that they've added new stuff to the map, and we've gone for a little bit of an explore, I wanted to come and do that again. Because we've got two new areas that have been added. I've got my stamina costs turn off, I've got God mode on, and I'm cloaked so we can have a look around without being disturbed. But you know, we've got the jungle and we've got the volcano and we've got a couple of other little things as well. And I want to go and have a look around, go and see what we've got and kind of what we're dealing with in the new maps and so on. But unfortunately, as per the bug that I found last time that teleports us out here, which I now understand why, we've picked up some of these as well, where it was either me using the map room and getting teleported out into odd places when there wasn't anything out here. So like these over here, which includes one of the new dungeons, all seem to be kind of like I've not seen what they are before. Bar them being kind of shown off on a dev stream a little while ago. They all are just kind of markers that popped up when I got teleported into those areas. Same with these up here. I've seen the Well of Skelos in one of the dev streams where they were showing it off, but we've not been out there, and I know that there's something that you need to jump down into. I think you need to jump down into the well to find something, and it seems to be the other dungeon from the marker on the map there. So you know, we'll keep that in mind. But we also need to keep an eye out on where the curse wall is now, because it seems to have, like, up there at one point I thought that was a pass that we could walk through. Seemingly not. But one of the first things that we've got to come and take a look at is just on the edge of the desert here, because this, from what Joel Bylo said in one of the dev streams, was that the sandstorm in theory is supposed to travel like from here across towards the cursed city. And oh, I see from here that it looks like just out there it looks like there's a bit of a hole in the map, but hey ho. But yeah, so this is apparently like, these are the sandstorm beasts, basically big angry cat things, but these are the sandstorm beasts that we see in the trailer with their spikes and their sharp tails and things. So, trailer, intro movie, whatever. So this is, I mean, what does the map marker call it? Sand-swept ruins. Okay. But like there's probably some lore or some other bits and pieces up here. Joel Bylos was saying that it was particularly important. Here's a stone out front. What do you have to say for yourself?
This temple serves as the home of the Scourge Stone, Haunted One. Here you will spend your days in service to the divine element and the one who protects it. It is a great honor to you and to all your kind that we allow such access to our most holy sites. Be thankful, slave, for the alternative is a screaming death on a bloody altar.
Delightful. Okay, so you either came up here and served, or they killed you. They were such nice people. Okay, so what have we got in here? We've got, I mean, it looks like all the other temples that we've seen, really, covered in sand. But the Scourge Stone, I know, or at least I've guessed from some of the stuff that's been said and shown, some of the things that the various characters say about, oh, there's a room in this place and it has an artifact. Oh, there are these things out there and it's oh, there's someone stood over there. you know, I'm guessing that we've kind of got a really big kind of scavenger hunt as part of the main. Oh well, you sound like fun. Petruso, the Sandstorm main. Purchase Heart of the Sands Scourge Stone for Jagged Scourge Stone Piece, Shattered Scourge Stone Piece, and Broken Scourge Stone Piece. Okay, do you know what? I'm not gonna. He's obviously important. Is there anything else in here? Didn't want to pull out the sword. Is there anything else in here? Because if there is, then fine. But otherwise, now that we've got like the full release of the game going on, I don't. Oh, that's cool. I don't want to have a chat with him just yet. Just because he seems important to story and quest and whatnot. So, yeah, we'll leave him be for the time being, because we'll no doubt have to come back and talk to him in full when when we finish testing stuff and when it's time to kind of restart the game and start from scratch and not make big ambitious bases as often as I have done. Can we get up through here? Because that's the curse wall. Are those people? Those look like people. Should we climb up? Oh, is that a... It's a panther! I've seen the panther. I've seen like a whole load of the little baby critters around, and I spawned a couple of them in as well to just see what they were like. Some of them are so cute, which is it's just like, well, why couldn't? Oh no, they're not people. They're just more panthers. Hey guys, is it me or does this area just? I mean, it's noon. So, and I've frozen the sky so that it doesn't start getting dark and what have you. But does this area to you guys just seem a little washed out? Or is it just me? Baby rhinos! Don't mind me, I'm just coming to pet your kids. That came out wrong. Look at you! Okay, I'm thinking that we'll try and be methodical about this, because I don't know if there are any new emotes. I don't know if there are any more ghosts. I imagine that there are journals around the place, but I don't know. I'm sure that there are more caves and other landmarks and things that we can find and see. So I kind of want to just skirt the boundaries of this new zone to begin with, and then kind of take a look at what's in the middle, because what's in the middle seems to be like the dungeon and some other bits and pieces to do with like the Witch Queen that we heard from before, I think, where we were running around and looking at some of the map changes and we found a thing. Either that or I did that by myself and I thought I was recording but wasn't, and it's all become a blur. But hey ho. Oh, more sand. Lots of sand. Big expanse of sand that's just blown down into here from the desert. Okay. You're in God mode, you're fine. I mean, you wouldn't be fine if you went walking straight out there, but for the moment, you're fine. But there, yeah, we've got those huge trees which we can build around. I think it's those ones, the ones that are just outrageously huge that we'd never have any hope of cutting down. That we can now like build bases around and build up on and stuff like that. That's something I'm looking forward to doing, making like a collection of canopy tree houses that I can put together. What the hell are you? Lizard demon rhino thing? Are those feathers or are those supposed to be fur? Are you a plant? You're weird, I'll give you that. I don't know what you're supposed to be. Oh, that looks a bit ominous. All the more reason to go down and take a look. Also, for those of you that are... Ooh, spiders. Lots of spiders. Okay, for those of you that are wondering, the royal armor, if you haven't already taken a look at it, if you've got the... Because you get the ability to make it kind of straight off the bat. You've got... I can't remember which one it is. Because one of them is just like a normal variety, and then the other is like the epic one. Oh yeah, it's the one with the purple edging. I mean, they all seem to have the same look, but it's the very faint purple edging and I upgraded mine with extra armor. But it counts as... Oh, excuse me. It counts as medium, and it gives you extra encumbrance. So, you know, it's not a bad set to have by any stretch. You know, it's kind of cool. You know, I wouldn't say it... Is that a person or a tree stump? It's a tree stump. Okay, for some reason I thought that was a person. But what have we got? We obviously got... Like, oh, there's a spider over there. We've obviously got spiders. Got what looks like a cave here. The silk wood. Okay. Because also, in theory, the big world boss creatures should be in the game now as well, which is cool. So at some point I'll have to go and take a look at those. But I wanted to take a look around these environments first, because, yeah, firstly... Oh, there's... Hey, friend. You don't scuttle so much as the others do. You kind of plod. But I'm okay with that. I mean, you're huge. There's no way that you would be able to survive in real life. So, hey ho. But what else have we got? So we left the silkwood. It looks like it. No more spider webs. More curse wall. Again, I'm looking at some of these creatures as we're passing. Like, this guy just looks cool. I'm just like... I would love to be able to tame these. And I know that there are some mods that have come out that are apparently quite good for kind of taming animals and having them around the place. You are a very well realized Komodo dragon. Okay, have fun. Oh, boat. Wrecked boat. Is there anything in the wrecked boat other than a Komodo dragon getting his ass kicked? That no, you don't want me. I'm... Oh, well, thanks for passing straight through me. Anything here? No, it doesn't look like it. Ah, I thought there might be a journal or something. Those things just want to kill everything. Okay, so we've hit the cutoff here, and it runs us, what, towards the sea? I guess now? Or the whatever huge river or whatever this is that's out here. That's fine. Let's head that way then. Because this is this was one of the questions that I had. Because as we get out towards the water, because the pirates, the Black Hand pirates. Oh, that's interesting. My stamina goes down when I'm swimming, even though my stamina cost is turned off. I mean, I suppose it's running and climbing cost more than it. Oh, that looks like the curse wall goes all the way out to sea. Let's go this... Ah, that's the place where you learn the Decet. Okay, let's cut inland a little bit first. Because we've got... yeah, this is a big area. Like, they've increased the size of this map a lot with each thing they're doing. You look terrifying. You're probably like a king version or something of whatever those things are. Okay, where are we? We're here. Okay, so I for some reason I thought we were much further back over here, but alright, so what? So we've got the Forgotten City of Zelhar, Celestial Plaza, Dagon's Embrace, which is interesting, Dagon's Eye, Palace of the Witch Queen. Now we Descent of Dagon, the Pagoda of Boundless Lust. So that up there is where we learn the Keto religion if you've not taken it at the beginning of the game. So we'll head up there. Even though I've already learned it, because when I got bumped out here into the Great Unknown as a result of that weird bug that we came across last time, which I don't think it was from some other stuff I've seen. I don't think it was strictly speaking a bug. I think it's that there were just things missing from the game that I was supposed to be teleported to, and it was like I think. This part of the map out here is literally like a collection of places that you get teleported to. And that's why they've left that part of the map kind of inaccessible and devoid of stuff. Because we can get there, but in getting there we are teleported out there to structures rather than anything else. Which is fine, you know. Ooh, shipwrecks. Are there more shipwrecks for us to look at? Will they have stuff? Not that I'm all that fussed about it now, but if there are shipwrecks that have things for stealing, appropriating, nothing seems to be here, unfortunately. We'll have to keep an eye out for. Oh, is that a gorilla? We've seen. Oh, come on. We've seen some of the gorillas in kind of concept and stuff, but we're not seeing them moving around so much. Hi, gorilla friend. Oh, look at him. He looks so happy. I mean, not really, but hey-ho. Okay, so we've got the docks here. So there's probably there's got to be something in here, right? Other than a gorilla and his friends. Yeah, there has to be something here. Story-based, maybe? Or a journal? No? Huh, maybe not. Maybe this area is just light on the lore because of what's here. I don't know. We'll have to take a look up there, but let's head up to the Pagoda of Boundless Lusts. Not just because it has a name that is just incredibly inviting, but also we've got the priestess up there, and there are a couple of things that I just want to point out kind of from here. Because everything else in this area is like Dagon this and Dagon that. And for those of you that don't know, Dagon is like a... Well, depending on where you look, he's usually a big kind of humanoid fish-headed god. And he was more of a... or at least I know him more as an H.P. Lovecraft thing, but H.P. Lovecraft and Robert E. Howard were friends and kind of pen pals. So they would exchange ideas on these kind of things, which is one of the reasons why there are a lot of kind of Cthulhu-esque monstrosities and dark, unknowable gods and things like that in Robert E. Howard's fiction. Because he kind of adopted them from elsewhere. But okay, so we got these big cat statues. Are so cool. I want them. But the thing that I want more, because we've got this altar here and we've got the priestess and stuff like that. But the thing, like most of this stuff we could recreate, but the thing that I want is a cat. Even if it was just a stationary item to place like this one is. I want one. Funcom, give me placeable pets. I don't need one that follows me around. It get in the way. But what I want to do is put them in my base. I need a cat. Give me one. But okay. So that's that. And that's the interesting thing is that we've got all of this Dagon stuff down here, which includes the Palace of the Witch Queen. But then we've also got Daketo over here, but then they seem to have the same marker. So I now want to go down and take a look at the city. Because if we've got all of this Dagon stuff around, then you would expect maybe Dagon would be the next god. Because we've heard of other gods through kind of us dealing with this stuff. Because we've got Skelos, we've got Dagon, we've got Hanuman. and they've said that there was one other god that they want to bring in that they just didn't have time to sort out in full for launch, which, you know, is fine, but at the same time it's like, okay, but which one is it? Because we've got lots of gods that have been mentioned. You know, what are they going to provide us? How are they going to interact with us? And stuff like that. You know, there's still a lot up in the air, which I'd like to think we'd learn more of as we progress through the storyline. Like, this is cool. I like this. The kind of Aztec-y kind of temples and things. Not even Aztec, really. They're I mean, the kind of semi-domed roof over there reminds me of stuff from, like, Malaysia and parts of India and stuff. So, the hell are you? Is that a gorilla that's just... Oh, God. Nope, you're a ape man. Oh, okay, hold the phone. So we've got places named after Dagon. Yeah? So we've got all of these Dagon-y things kicking around. But then we've got ape people? Because surely ape people... Isn't that Hanuman? Because we've got that big statue underground, which the imps are all buzzing around early on in the game, where you can get... I think that's where you get the eyes of Hanuman, the big red crystals. But he's an ape dude. And you're an ape dude. So... okay, something odd has happened here, and I want to know what it is and why. But okay, let's head down this way. I mean, this is a big zone, so we've been going for what, 20 minutes now already. So I'd be interested. You know, we might cut the jungle area into 2 different videos, and then take a look at the rest. That's a very steep set of stairs there. Okay, so we've got what? Waterfalls, stuff like that. What's this down here? Is this actually a door we can open, or is this something else? Oh. Okay, I take it that this is the dungeon. Okay, I thought the dungeon would have been around the top, around the other side, but okay, well we'll leave this for the time being. Because we could go just walking through the dungeon and looking at stuff, but I think it's probably best that we go through that properly, like we have the last couple of dungeons. So let's head up here instead. Yeah, if we head up over there, then we can climb our way up to the Celestial Plaza and whatever else we're looking for. More ape people. Ah, here we go, stairs. Let's take the stairs. Like, there's, again, a lot of lore that's kind of been added in terms of, look, this is a place. Okay, so is this the plaza? I mean, this seems to be the highest platform point, doesn't it? Yeah, because it kind of overlooks. So where are we? Yeah, so that's below us. The Celestial Plaza's out there. Okay, so what's Dagon's Embrace and what's Dagon's Eye? Can we see Dagon's Eye? I mean, I can see a hill. Seems to be something up there, sure, but... Again, more ape people. Okay, so Dagon's Embrace is what? A harbour? I mean, there's a shipwreck. So we can go and take a look at the shipwreck. But quite a grand place. I'll give it that. But at the same time, don't know. Don't know what to make of this place so much. Is that a chest? I think that's a chest. Yeah, that's a chest. What have you got? Oh, a couple of chests. Gold? Okay, so we've got the old school kind of pirates with gold doubloons in chests. Gold, okay. So I guess you're going to get currency from those spending in the Relic Hunter City? I guess? Can we set up our own vendors? I know that that you can with certain mods. But I don't know if that's something that we can set up ourselves. Up, please. There we go. I don't know if that's something that we can... Okay, that's not working. Let's climb the tree instead. I don't know if that's something that we can set up ourselves by, say, going and making a merchant into a thrall. I don't know. I want to find out what that Dagon's Eye thing is, though. So let's head out kind of across this edge of the city and just see what else we can find. Because there's, like, a structure here and then there's stuff up there. Let's go and take a look over here first and see if this is anything. I'm guessing it's all just extensions of the city. But that doesn't mean that they haven't a light to guide them home. Oh, is this a... Was this originally a lighthouse of sorts? I mean, it doesn't seem all that much, all that special, but hey-ho. So we've got an island out there. Yeah, and then the curse wall actually runs out across the sea there. So those poor pirates that are trying to build a boat and what have you, as soon as they set sail, as soon as their ship hits the curse wall, they're dead. Could be better. Let's go up and take a look at this Dagon's Eye thing, because if you've got Dagon's Descent and you've got Dagon's this and Dagon's that, then you would I'd like to think that Dagon's Eye is going to have some kind of significance to it. Okay, there looks like there's something over there, but we'll go and take a look at that in a moment. What ape people? What are you doing here? I don't understand. If it's Dagon's X, Y, and Z, I would expect to see more fishy people. You know. And maybe that's just me being kind of carried off by my own... Let's not go that way yet, because the eye is over this way. But maybe that's just me with my prior knowledge of certain bits and pieces, crossing wires, confusing things, not being sure which version of Dagon is being used or whatever. I don't know, but you know, I'd like to see, find out what's going on here, because again, we've already got Hanuman as like where's the Eye of Dagon from here? Across. Okay, so we want to head up that way, I guess. But like, we've already got Hanuman. We've seen what Hanuman is. We've seen what he looks like, and he's an ape dude. So the fact that now you've got ape dudes here, maybe the witch queen pissed off the wrong god. His wrath turned up in the form of the gorilla bouncers from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I just don't know. I like being able to climb through trees like this, though. I'll give it that. Okay, so can we run up to here? So it's the eye up there. Is that where we're going? The eye is over there. So it's that structure. Okay. Climb all the way up, and then we can see our best path to get across. Like, it might just be that we have to climb up high and jump kind of down across? Oh, it's just a path. Okay, let's take the path. Whee! You're fine. What was that? I think I just clipped through something. That's fine. Okay, so what's the... Oh, we've got an obelisk. Oh, this is the obelisk that it showed me before. Okay, so why is this place significant then? Why is the Eye of Dagon significant? We've got panthers. We've got this ruin. Any lore stones that want to speak to me? No? Pillars that have fallen over. Like if this is the Eye of Dagon and whatever else was maybe a significant place, and it's kind of lying in ruin here, then maybe, yeah, it is. Maybe this was like a main temple of some sort to Dagon. The fact that it's in ruins might be telling. Okay, let's head down this way. Because if we do... Because we've kind of got one side of the river and then the other side of the river. So if we do this side to one extent or another today, then we can kind of grab the last couple of things in here next time and then head to the other side of the river. Like... You guys know I enjoy building bases in water. Like, I could potentially build something here that would be pretty safe, I think. Because I don't think the jungle is the most dangerous area. Don't quote me on that. But, like, I feel like the Frozen North and the volcano are the more dangerous places. Like, the jungle where we are now is kind of just off to the side of the main exiled lands, you know, the main starting zones. You could quite happily run straight up and finding the water where it is, you could basically have your first base quite happily in the... Whoops. Quite happily in... Let me out. Thank you. But you could have your first base in this kind of area. So yeah, I don't think this is going to be the most challenging and difficult of places to kind of play in. You know, Watcher of the Passage. Okay, so is this a watchtower for overlooking the waterway? Yeah? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, so yeah, you've got a good... In fact, you've got a really nice view up here of the stuff that's around. But then you've got wrecked ships all the way along the other side. Probably because the largest settlement on the other side is Flotsam, which is the Black Hand base that's out here. Because you've got the Black Hand kind of over here with the Black Galleon. But then, as you can see here, you know, you've got at least one other... settlement outside of this place where they're actually seemingly trying to build a boat to leave. So, you know, you've got the Black Hand are probably the most far spread faction. Maybe the Darfari actually, because they have a lot of bases. In fact, no, it has to be because you've got the Black Hand up in the north as well as out here. So the Black Hand, the pirates, they're definitely the guys that stand out as being the most prevalent faction. So, yeah, okay. So where else have we got to go over here? Because we've got something there, I guess. Yeah, we've got some kind of structure here. We've got more of these structures out here that might have significance. I have no idea what the descent of Dagon is, so we need to go and take a look. And then there might be something out here. Probably not, but there might be. So, you know, we'll have to take a look. I mean, let's go and take a look at the descent of Dagon, because it's just down the water here. Because then we can just hop off. Oh, big tower. Oh. Right down to the bottom. Great. Yeah, we've got a fair amount of stuff in this new zone, seemingly, but it doesn't feel as like there's as much as there was in the other area for just looking at the map. And it is smaller, I'll give it that. But you know, even relative to size, it seems a little less populated. And I actually think that's a good thing. Again, because you can come out here kind of straight away and get on with making a base from the beginning, and you've got lots of trees, you've got maybe less rock, and so on. But we've walked past iron, we've walked past a few other resources that are kicking around. Oh no, you've got a fair amount of stone there and stuff like that. You've got lots of creatures to kill to kind of earn XP from and to just kind of build up your character on without it being too dangerous. You know, you've got a fair amount of stuff here that's just accessible. So yeah, I'm thinking that possibly, I wonder if maybe they were finding that people were kind of just coming up against this kind of leap from the exiled lands into the later game, and there was just a need for kind of an intermediate kind of area for people to work with. Okay, so what we got? We got bones, the crevice. That sounds delightful. Is this a Black Hand place? No, it's just a point of interest. But you're a pirate with peg leg. Okay. All right then. So what have we got in Dagon's Descent? Oh, so this is there's a bearer thrall again that we could knock out. This is where they came to find one in the dev stream when they were showing them off. So there's that. Okay, so is this some kind of arena? Okay, apparently this was or is some kind of arena that's now been taken over by pirates. Yeah, Black Hand flag flying. Dude stabbing himself through the shoulder with a spear. I mean, that's good wrist strength, being able to hold a spear that's that long and, you know, just hold. Baby panthers! See, these are the guys that I would love to have around my base. I mean, I'd love to have the adults around too, but just the little guys. I like cats. What can I say? But, okay, let's head up this way. Because if, we'll take a look over here and see if there's anything that we can spot. And if there isn't, then I'll call it quits there and we'll go north of the river next time. But, yeah, like, there's some interesting stuff, and I feel like there's a fair amount of kind of environmental storytelling that's in this part of the map more specifically, because, you know, in a lot of the other places, especially throughout the Exiled Lands and the Frozen North, we've got the character journals, we've got the stones that speak to us, either from, I don't know, the giant slave master, I guess, is the voice that we hear, to one extent or another, or maybe it's the archivist, whoever it is that puts together the recordings, I suppose, for us to hear as slaves, to be communicated with. Like, we've got that going on, but then, you know, we've got the couple that we found, or at the very least I think I found with you guys, but I could be wrong. It might have been when I was doing stuff by myself. But we've got a couple of the story things where it's the Witch Queen that's been speaking to us instead of anyone else. So, you know, we've got bits and pieces that just tell us the story. Whilst here, so far, we've not come across any. You know, we came across one in the desert, but I didn't spot one throughout the city, and, you know, maybe there's a reason for that. But again, going up to somewhere called Dagon's Eye, coming in and seeing that all these places are named after Dagon, but you seem to have kind of the servants of Hanuman, maybe, being the people that are there kicking around. You know, and then again, also having it be really evident that actually neither Hanuman nor Dagon are actually around. It's Deketo that you come here to find out about. So, yeah, I don't think there's actually anything here. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is just come over here and then just see from here where we'll need to go. I think we need to go across to there next. So what is that place? Because that's a place we've got on the map. So hold on, we've got Messenger's Respite, the Eastern Barracks. Are those all going to be... What's that? Upper staging area. I wonder if this area is just going to be Black Hand looking to push this way, maybe? Although these are ruins. But then again, the Dagon's Descent was a ruin as well. I don't know. We'll have to go find out next time. But otherwise, guys, thank you very much. If you guys have had an explore around and look around these maps already, what do you think of them? Are you like I love me some kind of Arctic Alpine kind of zones, so I was really happy with the Frozen North anyway. But you know, are you guys finding this useful? The abundance of resources, especially wood, is that good for you? Bad for you? Do you like having more water on the map? You know, I'd love to hear your thoughts on just what's been added so far. Yeah, otherwise, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you both next time to take a look at the other side of the river, and Monday. So take care. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video or found it interesting, then please drop us a like, share this video, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you in the video next week. Take care.